Not that it will do any good, but Chris Wood here, just giving a quick update. July 30th, 2024. I gotta say, congratulations to Blair Hardy, Bill Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns, Ray LeBlanc, Robert Berry, Jimmy Perry, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns. 5 years of injuring, torturing, brain damaging me, keeping me medically blacklisted, the lies, the cover-ups, the kidnapping, sex assaults, brain damaging, lung and kidney damaging, file falsification, blood and piss stealing, forcing, kidnapping, sex assault, stalking. My mother was killed, my dogs were killed. Complete total deforming, complete total identity theft and changes while I'm being kept from getting help. The lies, time buying Dr. Margie V, aka Tatiana V, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital last time, is guilty of being accessory to injuring, torturing, slave trafficking, file falsification, medical blacklisting, and attempted murder with intent to commit. With her girlfriend, Stacy, mental health worker, ex-chief or commander, year 2019, is guilty of attempted murder with intent. Staff sergeant, years 2019-2021, guilty of attempted murder with intent, kidnapping. Shannon Cork is guilty of attempted murder with intent. Dave Weiss, guilty of attempted murder with intent. Robert Lucas, guilty of attempted murder with intent. Stacy, a mental health worker, Napanee, was Daily Tea Company, now Kingston, guilty of attempted murder with intent, left to further distance herself in hopes of deniability while still being guilty and involved. Shelley Hafner, guilty of attempted murder, kidnapping, with intent to commit. Ex-CEO Wayne Cubbyduck, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, guilty of attempted murder, guilty of criminal medical negligence, guilty of injuring, torturing, causing medical damage to my lungs, and being guilty of attempted murder. Patient Relations, Aaron Brown, guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit and cover up, having me falsely charged. And that was conspired with OPP. Dr. Barton, laughing in my face over being sex assaulted. Dr. Pritchard, laughing in my face over being sex assaulted, and then trying to have me committed for it. The discriminations, treatment refusals, name calling, lies, cover-ups. Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Hadley, Joy Hadley, who is actually part of the Ontario Medical Association, head of it. You're all guilty of criminal medical negligence. You're all guilty of torture crimes. You're all guilty of being accessories to Hardy Boys, human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, identity thefts, tortures, brain damaging victims, and covering up crimes. There's also three triage nurses, and Paladin Security. Bill Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, Napanee, bald glasses, goatee. Last time he was living there, approximately 70. Alleged Hells Angels Ontario chapter captain. He's a pedophile stalker, guilty of murdering my mother, guilty of killing my dog Chipper, and guilty of attempted murder on me with intent. Tyler Teabag Lake, guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit identity theft, guilty of killing my dog, guilty of torture. Jason Van Alstyne, guilty of attempted murder, guilty of murders, guilty of animal tortures, guilty of identity theft with intent to commit identity fraud and insurance fraud. Ray LeBlanc, guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit. Dale Hartwick and Tony Hearns, guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit. Robert Berry and his boyfriend Robert are guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit. They are gang stalkers, they are stalkers, they are human traffickers, sex slave traffickers, guilty of insurance frauds, guilty of financial thefts and frauds, bank frauds, forgeries, the homicides, false arrest refusals, extortions, lies, time-buying cover-ups, damages done, all because of me speaking of OPP crimes, the human trafficking and homeless exploitation for monetary gain out of the Morning Star mission back in late 2018, early 2019. Back in August of 2019, I was shot by ex-OPP chief, and the lies, the cover-ups, the time-buying, arrest refusals, and everything else began. Damage is done. One way or another, you're going to answer for this. You are guilty of murdering the Wood bloodline by doing this to me by one Jason Gimpy, two-step and Allstein. How fucking dare you, Spencer Mills, Robert Kane, 7224, Spencer Mills, 14716, also involved. You are the biggest fucking serial killing, murdering cops in Ontario, along with your boyfriend, pieces of shit.